displays of spectacular lighting. And yes, I do love Shanghai. The Empress Hotel, the Fairmont Empress Hotel, Victoria is famous for its high tea, and we have something similar here, Barbara.
This is how they serve the high tea at the Shanghai Peace Hotel.
Edgar Snow, the American journalist and writer of the Red Star over China, and he's with the Mao Zedong. And another famous guest was Steven Spielberg, who filmed a movie here called The Empire of the Sun at the Peace Hotel, right here. It's 4:30 in the afternoon, and there's still quite a few people on the Bund. But the British did have a presence here in Shanghai, and this may be evidence of their presence. Coming from Victoria, British Columbia, where the landmark is the Empress Hotel, which is a Fairmont hotel. I can't pass up this Fairmont. And this one is called not the Fairmont Shanghai, but it's called the Peace Hotel. Right there, Fairmont Peace Hotel. Let's go inside, have a peek. Certainly not shabby. It's beyond not shabby. Look at this lobby here. The waterfront. And more scenes of Shanghai. It looks like the Bund where we are along the waterfront. And right over there. Not to forget that we're here the day after Christmas. Christmas we basically missed in the air over the Pacific Ocean. To a gorgeous ceiling. The Fairmont Peace Hotel. And there's my official photographer doing her thing with great pleasure. Barb points out that this is all gingerbread. And she says it puts the Empress to shame. The Empress in Victoria. I'm not sure about that. The Empress has 100 Christmas trees on display right now. But yeah, this is really nicely done. Gingerbread, as I'm trying to squeeze through here. And just one last look at this scene, reminiscent of what it looks like outside. The Empress Hotel, the Fairmont Empress Hotel, Victoria is famous for its high tea, and we have something similar here, Barbara.
This is how they serve the high tea at the Shanghai Peace Hotel.
And what do they got here?
Well, little scones and jam.
Scones and jam, butter.
All kinds of little sweet treats.
Yes, okay. Do you think that's a real thing there?
I doubt it very much, but
all
I
right.
see people inside having it.
So, how about this? Look at this here, Barbara.
Best afternoon tea. Honorable mention in the Jasmine Lounge.
Wow.
Reader's Choice Awards.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
And there is the Jasmine Lounge, where you have your high tea.
Pretty special place.
Pretty special, all right. I know somehow I like the tea room at the Empress better, Barb, because you have the view onto the harbor. You don't have any of that. There's no view. It's just kind of.
Very
It's nice.
classy.
It's nice, but
Very classy.
classy. Classy. Let's talk about classy. Let's zoom in on classy. There we are. Here's a gallery of famous people who stayed here at the hotel, and we're starting here with Edgar Snow, the American journalist and writer of the Red Star over China, and he's with the which is Mao Zedong. And over here we have his number two, whom I remember very well from reading about him, Zhou Enlai. And he's here with the head of the coach of the Japanese women's volleyball team, who stayed here at the hotel. Over here, another famous guest was Steven Spielberg, who filmed a movie here called The Empire of the Sun at the Peace Hotel, right here. This is artist and master of Chinese paintings, Liu Haisu, who stayed here. A few more. Sophie Marceau, the French famous movie star, had dinner at the Peace Hotel in 1987. And more contemporary is Yao Ming, the famous basketball player who played for the Houston Rockets and who stayed here with members of the Houston Rockets. Over here, since I'm from Canada, this is very appropriate because this is our Governor General of Canada, David Lloyd Johnson, who stayed here at the hotel. Over here is Mr. Jacques Rogue, who is the president of the International Olympic Committee, who visited the Peace Hotel. And here is Oscar Luigi Scalfaro, the president of Italy. So this is a famous hotel here in Shanghai, no doubt about it. If you're hungry, in the Peace Hotel is a little cafe called Victor's, I believe?
Cafe Patisserie.
Cafe Patisserie. Very much like a French patisserie. With more photos. That's Victor's in the Peace Hotel. A last look as we leave the Peace Hotel. On our way to bigger, better. I don't know if it gets bigger and better and brighter. This is pretty neat. Here's a map of the famous walk along the Huangpu River. And that walk is called the Bund.
Sightseeing Avenue.
And if I step over here for this spectacular view of skyscrapers, just on top there, you see people walking along, and I haven't been there yet, but that's called the Bund, and that's that famous walk along the waterfront. Underneath the Huangpu River is a sightseeing tunnel. Sightseeing tunnel in the sense that they have some type of sound and light show as you're going through there, and it links you to the other side of the river where there's another scenic walk. And over here is a pictogram of a very famous train. It's the Maglev Train that runs from the airport to not downtown, but it's quite a ways out where it stops. The Maglev is, of course, a very fast train that runs on a magnetic field. So this is the big reveal of the Shanghai Waterfront. There it is. Shanghai in all its glory. And there is a cruise ship port here because friends of ours docked here last year. They're really impressed with Shanghai. And there are those two unusual skyscrapers, one with the space there and the other one huge twisting architecture as these boats head towards the sea. And here's the famous Bund. It's almost like Les Promenades des Anglais on the waterfront of Nice, France. The Bund. Along the Bund is a solid wall of architecture that is very distinguishing and perhaps reminiscent of the time that the British were here in Shanghai. I'll throw out the Boxer Rebellion, see how that fits in. Have to Google that. But the British did have a presence here in Shanghai, and this may be evidence of their presence. It's 4:30 in the afternoon, and there's still quite a few people on the Bund. One of the disadvantages of traveling at this time of year is that by 5:30 it's going to be dark. So what are they looking at? What are they looking? Oh yeah. It's that skyline. People love it. On the waterfront, more displays of spectacular lighting. And yes, I do love Shanghai. And that's happy 2015, a little early. Yeah, there we are, 2015, New Year's. And the boat traffic here is really thick. I wonder what the accident rate is along here. It must be high.